Cookham by Colonel Ricardo in 1911 for the use as a reading room. Up until that time, the King's Hall had been used as a place of divine worship for the Wesleyan Methodists, having been erected in 1846. However, it became too small for the needs of the people of Cookham, and a new Methodist church was built at Cookham Rise. The old building was then vacated and put up for sale. Colonel Ricardo added a new porch, thus making a new entrance, and transformed the inside of the building into a reading and recreation room. The Maidenhead Advertiser of 1911 said, "There's a stage which, if required, can be used for concerts and meetings, while carpets covered the floor, and there is ample supply of easy chairs and tables, at which the users of the place can sit and read a fine collection of books which adorn the shelves of a handsome bookcase, or play table games. This new institution is to be called the King's Hall." It was intended by Colonel Ricardo that the building should not be placed in the hands of a corporate body, such as the parish council or county council, and so he suggested that the best plan would be to nominate as trustees the vicar and church wardens. Asked Reverend Dr. Batchelor to accept the trusteeship, he said that a number of trustees should not exceed 7 in number. The number of books was initially 250, but Colonel Ricardo hoped that this would be increased. The alterations included taking the 2 memorial windows out and transferring them to the new Methodist church in Cookham Rise. The new porch, which Colonel Ricardo had built, has his crest on it. It also is in the apex of the east gable. Several door pictures decorated the walls, and a portrait of King George V in Admiral's uniform was hung between the windows. Upon his death in 1924, Colonel Ricardo left a legacy of £814 2 shillings, an amount sufficient to produce £40 per annum to be used for the maintenance, etc. of the King's Hall reading and recreation room. More recently, this charity was merged with the King's Hall charity, as it had become impractical and unnecessary to account for 2 charities separately. The Vicar of Cookham and church wardens, the only trustees until 1982, when the Charity Commission decided that since the King's Hall was not an ecclesiastical charity, then provision should be made for the representation of to the general public, and 2 additional cooperative trustees should be persons who, though resident, occupation or employment, etc., have special knowledge of the civil parish of Cookham. The hall is currently leased to the Stanley Spencer Gallery, who pay a rent to the charity. Accumulated income is distributed regularly for the benefit of the inhabitants of Cookham. Some of the organizations that have benefit are the Pinder Hall, the Wesley Hall, Elizabeth House Day Centre, the Parish Centre, the Trinity Festival, Cookham Summer FM, and the Cookham Youth Project. I hope this has been a little informative to you and that you have enjoyed it. Bye for now.